to the Friday Night Variety Show. I'm so glad that you decided to join me here tonight. What an exciting experiment doing this show has been. I've spent lots of years putting on shows, haven't spent very long making a TV show, which is essentially what this is. Hopefully, you'll see improvements this week that were not present last week. You're going to see even better things to come. By the time the year 2050 rolls around, we're going to be the #1 show in the galaxy. Tonight is a really great night because first, you're going to have The Guild Show, which is about to happen, brought to you by our major sponsor, Sweetly Tea. And then following this show, don't go anywhere, you're going to see the premiere of the brand new There Will Be Crossbows video show. It's been a podcast for years and years. I should know, I've been on it once or twice. But today, for the first time, video. You're going to see some great comedy from a whole bunch of people tonight over the next hour or so. Please leave comments, chat with the other people who are here if you're watching this live. Subscribe to the YouTube channel so you don't miss a show. Like the Guild Theater page, and if you can share this video with other people that you think would like, that would help us out a lot too. You could be doing all of these things right now. If not, please just make a list. Like this is a checklist. It's a weird time for the world, and we're doing weird stuff to try to cope with it. This show is one of those weird things. So now, please enjoy the Friday Night Guild Show, brought to you by our major sponsor, Sweetly Tea. Let's see one of their commercials right now, actually.
Introducing new Sweetly Tea. None of that fake sugar anymore, or real sugar for that matter. Sweetly Tea is made with battery acid to give you that special kick you crave. We're so confident you'll love it, we're gonna pull someone random off the street for a blind taste test. You there, would you like to try new Sweetly Tea? Well, sir, what do you think of it? Oh, yeah, it's real good. I like it a lot. You know, I was just here for the free stuff. You know, I used to go down to Costco for free sample Sunday. Then they found out I wasn't a member and, well, got that shut down pretty quick. So I get my free stuff from the office trash cans. You know, someone doesn't finish a piece of cake, or you know, old tuna sandwich goes out. I get it. So yeah, but this is good. This is good stuff. I like it a lot. I see. You're accustomed to the taste of trash. Dan, I told you it tastes like garbage.
You know what? I bet Ellen's having another baby.
How many kids is this for Rob and Ellen? 5? 6? And which one am I godmother to? The cross-eyed one or the one with the weird ear?
It's so annoying. Another kid, another gift. I'm tired of rewarding straight married couples for not wearing a condom.
I know, right? How many kids do you need? It's like they're trying for a good one, and that's not going to happen. And the thought of them going at it, just rutting like pigs.
Ugh.
Thank you guys for meeting us at our favorite restaurant. You know, on 2 separate occasions, Ellen's water broke right over there.
Yeah, we were here one of those nights. I remember because I was wearing sandals.
So, someone looks like they've pudged out a little. Is there something you'd like to tell us?
Sure. First of all, I'm not pregnant, so you just called me fat for no reason. And secondly...
Let me tell them.
No, let me.
Oh, let's do it together.
Fine. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3.
We're separated.
We're separated. Yay.
Yep, we did it. Splitsville, Sayonara Town, separation station.
No. You guys can't get separated. You've been together since college. You have 5 beautiful children. Or so.
I gotta say, you guys seem really okay about this.
Well, actually, we've never been better. We used to fight all the time when we were together, and now that we're separate, it's like we're best friends again.
Yeah.
Well, I'm really happy for you guys.
I'm not. You guys are the reason I believe marriage can still work. I mean, someone's got to stay together besides Ben Stiller's parents.
Grace, you know, for some couples, breaking up is the right thing to do.
Will, you know that cop you used to date?
Vince, perfect example of breaking up being the right thing. I mean, I know, I've definitely grown and matured.
No, I mean, he's over there.
Vince is here? Oh God, please don't let him see me.
Whatever happened between you and Vince?
They broke up after he got fired from the force. Vince was kind of a mess, and they agreed he should take some time and get his act together.
Buonasera. Anybody want something to drink? Will?
Vince, you work here.
Yeah.
I think Will's water just broke.
So, Vince, you're a waiter. That's great.
Yeah. This is my gun now.
Oh.
Yeah, you have the right to remain bland.
Vince, anything you say can and will be used to make me laugh.
It's so great to see you, Vince.
You too, Grace. How are you?
Okay. You know, let's see. Work's great. Still living with Will, but I'm going to be out of there any day now. What else? Oh, yeah, we're still waiting on Waters, and it's been like 10 minutes.
The busboy gets that.
Oh, gosh, of course. I'm sorry. That was so obnoxious. It's just that the picture is just right there.
Forgot you were like this.
God, how sad is that? He's working as a waiter at the Pasta Village. Can you imagine anything more pathetic? I'd kill myself.
Hi, I'll be your waiter, and as long as I'm alive, I'll be serving you.
You're our waiter? What happened to Vince?
I think we're gonna need another minute. I'm still trying to decide if I want the lobster spelled with 2 B's and a random trademark symbol.
Oh, Grace, it is better than the real thing. The shell is made out of bacon.
And then they inject it with cheese, and it's spelled with 5 E's.
Can you believe that?
I know, I am totally getting it.
Oh, no, not that. Vince sent another waiter to cover our table. God, this must be so awkward for him. You know, he went from crime doesn't pay to soup of the day.
Go talk to him. So he's a waiter. There's no reason this has to be awkward.
You're right, Grace.
Oh my God, I can't believe he's actually going over to see Vince, and I thought tonight was gonna be boring.
Hey, Vince, look, I don't want this to be weird between us. So you went from I'll read you your rights to I'll bring you your sprites.
Knock it off.
You know, that's a little condescending, Will. Waiting tables is an important job. Without waiters, people couldn't, eat.
They could cook themselves.
Yeah, but they couldn't eat in a restaurant.
They could go to places that have self-serve.
Will, what are you doing?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Just drop it, okay? I'm in the weeds, man. 2 busboys called in sick, so I'm picking up all their duties. My hands are covered in sauce and influenza, and I am freaking out because I just touched my eye.
You know this guy?
Yeah, he's my ex.
This isn't going to be a problem, is it, Detective?
No, I'm sorry. I couldn't get rid of him. I'll just tell him I'm undercover in a drug bust.
That's called blowing your cover. So just, maybe keep it together until the handoff happens. Then we move in. Got it?
Sir, I am totally focused on catching these sons of bitches.
Happy birthday!
Oh, a birthday. I'm head clapper. Happy birthday. I wish your birthday. Hey, happy birthday from all of us to you. Hey.
Getting separated was a really hard decision, but once we made it,
Grace,
we felt really good about it.
I think we should leave.
Really? Because the first basket of unlimited breadsticks just got here. I mean, if we want, they can just keep coming forever.
Vince can't even talk to me. For some reason, he thinks I'm gonna judge him.
Oh, okay. So we're doing that again.
Doing what?
You're going to leave him because he's a mess. Looks like that's turning into a pattern with you.
No. He broke up with me because he wanted to get his act together.
Oh, come on. You left him when he needed you most.
You know, Ellen and I did the same thing.
Okay, hush. I'm talking.
Maybe this is my fault. I feel stuck with him. What is it with me that I leave people when they need me most?
You know, we need you guys.
Not now, Rob.
You know, Grace, we invited you guys here to talk about me and Rob. And well, I feel that you're not really listening to us. That was hard.
You did great, honey. You really did.
No, I'm listening. The two of you were both making the biggest mistake of your lives. Got it.
What? No, Grace, we want to be single again.
Yeah.
I want to experiment. I want to go out and buy a Chevrolet and use a condom.
Me too. I feel all hot and sexy again. I want to wear a belly shirt, Grace, you know? I want to like go to clubs and eat angel dust.
Wait a minute. That's what this is about? You want a date?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, good luck. Because I've been out here for the past 2 decades, and it takes work to find someone who can stand you. Look, you're getting old. You're not very interesting. You belong together. If not for love, then for the mere fact that no one else is gonna take you. Go get her!
Stop following me around. You're not supposed to be in the kitchen.
I just want you to know how sorry I am.
It's fine. Just forget it, okay? Now go sit down. Still got 10 more lobsters to pump full of cheese and pink little eyes on.
Waiter, can I talk to you?
I'll be right with you, sir.
Well, we're back together. We figured it's best for the kids.
Yeah, we might as well make it to the finish line. You know, death.
Well, that's a cheerful way to put it.
It's better than your way. Best for the kids? The kids hate you.
Oh, the kids hate you!
See, this feels right.
Get lost, Will.
Vince, this isn't you.
Yes, it is. Now leave me alone.
Look, why won't you let me help you? You're not being true to yourself. You are not a waiter.
Yes, I am.
I think we both know you're a cop.
Will, be quiet.
I will not be quiet. You are a cop, Vince. You are a cop.
Cops, let's go!
They're going to the parking lot. Move!
In the name of the law, I command you to stop! Swarm! Swarm!
Would you look at that? He is a cop. Oh, by the way, I would avoid the ricotta cheesecake. There was a cat sitting on the box. Hey, I'm sorry. I had no idea you were undercover.
It's okay. We caught him in like 2 seconds. They were exhausted from the lobster. It's got turkey in it.
So you're back on the force, obviously. That's great.
Yeah, and I made detective.
Wow. I gotta tell you, I thought when we broke up, things sort of fell apart for you.
Yeah, well, actually things got better. Yeah, I mean, I got a promotion and I'm dating a great guy. Oh, and I just found out I got 1 foot bigger than the other. So I got that going on.
It seems like things are really going well for you. A guy, huh?
Yeah. Hey, this is what you wanted, right? For me to get more independent and get my act together?
Yeah. No, yeah, I'm happy for you.
Thanks. Well, I should go. I gotta go interrogate that piece of crap drug dealer. I probably don't have to worry about bagging up his dinner, right?
Oh, I already did.
Oh. Well, it was really good seeing you.
You too.
You okay? What happened with Vince?
He's not a waiter. He's dating someone and he's happy.
Oh, sweetie, I'm sorry. It's hard to find out your ex is happy.
Well, he's got one foot bigger than the other, so it's not all wine and roses. Did I make a mistake letting him go?
I don't know if it's possible to ever really know.
Oh, come on. 11% is a generous tip.
I don't know what's grosser about you, your cheapness or the tiramisu you spit on the back of my neck. You make me sick.
You make me sick!
Wow.
You know, I did that.
Have you ever thought of being more inquisitive in your computing? I have. Don't skip this ad. It's important to be inquisitive. The Inquisition happened in the early 1500s, to my estimation. And during that time, there were no computers. Can you imagine what it would have been like if there had been? Inquisitors. Inquisiting upon Spain, if that is still a country. In this environment, we can be moving at the speed of video, but still have no idea what's really going on. Think about it. What's really the most original computer? It's this, in your brain. You can go anywhere in the world, but no matter what, everything you need to know is right here. It's important to know that while you're computing, there's no way to fully know anything.
And now the weather. And here's our meteorologist in chief, Chet Goodman. Chet, it's cold out there.
Cold. It's freezing. Just above freezing. With precipitation. That makes snow. We got a foot of it. A foot! Don't you know what a foot of snow can do? 1 foot of snow can drown a child if they fall in it, and then wait for it to melt, and then no one finds them, and they freeze. A foot of snow! Get it out of here! A foot! That's this much! This much! It's more than you think! But don't worry. When it melts, it's gonna turn into water, and the water won't be a foot. No, it'll be less than a foot, but it'll be there. It's just waiting for you. You think it's all right, then it melts, and the water was there the whole time, and you didn't even know it. It's a foot of snow! Back to you.
So, Chet, are you saying that we're about to get a foot of snow?
60% chance.
$912, $913, $914. When you're 900 reps in and you're not sure you got the last 100 left in you, reach for New Sweetly tea. With 900 grams of protein, like 700 of carbs, probably some other questionable ingredients unsustainably harvested from the forests in the Amazon. Doesn't matter. It's gonna help you get that pump. Sweetly tea.
Today's courageous soul. Can you please introduce yourself and tell us what makes you courageous?
I'm John. My mom was 3 weeks pregnant when she realized she was not going to be able to carry my baby brother. So I stepped up and I did it for her. Somebody's got to do it, and it might as well be me. That's all I thought. I love my mother. I'd do anything for her. Anything at all. You know, where there's a will, there's a way. And the way for me was 8 months, 1 week of total nightmarish discomfort.
Do you have a natural place to carry a fetus?
They made one for me, so I do now.
How did your brother exit your body?
It wasn't a front side birth, I'll tell you that much. Modern medicine has come a long ways, and these doctors, they really can do a lot.
Did you blow your baby brother out of your own ass?
It wasn't more like a blow, it was like an explosion.
Can you show us just like the position that you were in when you gave birth?
It was something like this. Kind of like this.
If given the chance, would you travel back in time and give birth to your own grandmother?
I think I would. You should always be willing to expand your family no matter how it needs to be done. I wouldn't mind having a few more of my siblings, but eventually I want some of my own.
Thanks so much for joining us here today, and thank you for being the brave soul that you are.
Oh, hello. I'm Greg Scriblington, founder of Scriblington Academy, America's foremost correspondence school for letter writing and corresponding with correspondence schools. Here at Scriblington Academy, we believe the world has just gotten too darned fast with all of its emailing and text messaging, its Facebook posting and tweeting, its Yelp reviews and TikToking, and all of its gosh darn Snapchat. Sorry, I just get so worked up. Here at Scriblington Academy, we harken back to a simpler time, where when you wanted to communicate with the outside world, you had to gosh darn put work into it. Here at Scriblington, we'll teach you the finer art of taking pen to paper and shoving it in an envelope and sending it across the world. You want to learn that fancy cursive stuff? We've got you covered. Looking for something a little more advanced? We can teach you how to write in the snow. How about writing backwards on a fogged up window? That'll teach you, eh? Oh, and if you're looking for a way to truly show your passion, we've got an extracurricular course in which you can cut out letters out of a magazine and glue them to the back of a Alicia Silverstone poster from the 1990s. That'll make a point. Here at Scriblington, we want you to succeed, but we only take the best. If you act right now, right, Greg, you've still got it. If you act now, we'll send you this aptitude test, and upon its receipt, we'll be able to determine if you've got it, what it takes to be a Scriblington scribe. So act now. And don't forget our motto. If you can't read it, that's a Scriblington.
Hi, my name is Tiffany, and this is Olivia, and I make cheeky chic bows, which Olivia is so kind to show.
How did you get into this?
So I used to work on the phones as a insurance agent, and I talked so much, surprise, surprise, that I lost my voice. And I went mute for about 5 months and had to do a year's worth of voice therapy. And during this time, I couldn't work because I worked over the phones. And I had somebody approach me and ask me, "Are you crafty?" I said, I couldn't talk. And she goes, do you think you could figure out how to make a bow tie for dogs? She goes, "I have a grooming business and I like working with local women-owned businesses. Do you think you could figure it out?" And I will be celebrating my 4-year anniversary doing this in beginning of April.
Where do you sell them and who buys them?
So I originally started off doing dog events around Kansas City, which you'd be surprised. There's at least one every single weekend, but that all died recently. But I started on Etsy in October of 17. And then I also have several stores. And I just got into a store in Canada even. I'm actually working on a local regional chain. I got frustrated. I've been putting bows on my dogs well before I started making them. And I would get really frustrated at the quality of them because I would wash them once because they roll and stuff. They get them dirty, they get them smelly, and they would go completely flat and they would lose their shape. And it was like, why did I spend that money? And now it looks like crap. Like, I'm not putting that back on her. She's too special. So I started making my own that are extremely durable, that the dogs can be as rough on them as they want. And they don't die. They're you can machine wash them. You can put them in the dryer. You can let your dogs pull on them, roughhouse, all this stuff, get them dirty, and they come out looking the same shape. So all you do is you just wrap it around, and there's 2 of them, and they're sewn on 2.5 times around, so it's not coming off. But you can see how flat that is to the collar. So they can't see it. It doesn't bother them. They can't get underneath it. They don't even know it's there. And that's part of the biggest draw on it, I think. See, I love my reviews because I've had people go like, holy crap, these actually stay. They're just multiple layers of fabric. There's multiple layers of fabric and interfacing. So they're folded on each other and layered in such a way that it's just really sturdy. This is my large. I put this on a horse. I put them on a camel, and I tried to put one on a longhorn, but I got news for you. With horns that long, if they don't want it, they don't get it. So, I mean, you can do all the different sizes. This is also the size, a large would be what a like golden retriever and German shepherds and all of them would wear. And then I have a medium. Now, this is what my Boston Terriers wear. Just a little bit smaller. It's also what really fluffy kitties wear mediums. And it just kind of depends on which size you want to do. And then after that, I have small, which this actually fits really nicely on a ferret or a short-haired cat or a puppies, like a little chihuahuas and stuff. You may want to go small. And then this small, also I have hair bows that are that size, that are barrettes. So I've had people put these on their poodles or their dogs and stuff, but also I've had people buy these to match for the baby, to match the dog. When people request it, I do make men's bow ties, like clip-on bow ties.
So I could wear a bow tie and match my dog.
Yes, 100%.
Or my traveling ferret.
You showing? So like I have girly ones with glitter and metallics and flowers and swirls and sparkle. And then I have like, ginghams and stripes. And I have one, I want to call it my Bernie bow because it looks like the Bernie mittens. But I have 170 different fabrics now. This is what happens when you're an ADHD business owner is you're like, I'm going to go into that store. Do you need more fabric? No, I need no more fabric. But ooh, looky, pretty fabric. And the next thing I know, an entire bolt or 5 has jumped into my cart. And this is how I end up with more. Yeah. Hi, George. I actually had to move because my house previously was 876 square feet. And my bows were in my hallway, my bedroom, my living room, my guest bedroom. It was in every single room in my house except for the bathroom and the kitchen. Every other room had bow and bow making materials in every single space. I'm like, I can't do this anymore. Hi. Okay, hello. All right, we're gonna go out into my garage where it is cold. These are bows that didn't fit on the wall. And yeah, this is where I store all my bows. I can just come out here and then I have extra bins of them that don't fit on the wall. I even have ones for dogs for weddings. I have a lot that people put on their dogs for weddings. I have a lot of fun with this. I'll be spending more time out here when it's warmer. I think what I'm most proud of with my bows is the rate of people that come back. My number of repeat customers is probably my proudest thing because you're doing something right. Like you're doing something quality, you're doing something well done. If someone's like, I am going to repeatedly purchase from you. So I'm like, I love that. That makes me feel so like warm and fuzzy. Like I'm doing something good. Like it's a dog bow tie, it's a cat bow tie, but it makes people smile when they see them wearing them and it makes them happy. And with all honesty, we could all use a little bit of that. So I like bringing that around.
It's days like this that I'm real grateful for new Sweetly tea. It's cold out there, but it is warm in our hearts. So make yourself a nice hot cup of Sweetly tea. Grab a couple people skins, pork skins, and just enjoy the afternoon.
It's time for the Friday Night Travel Guide. I'm here with travel correspondent Tim Burns, who has just returned from a trip to the Pacific Ocean. Tim, I understand you were gone much longer than you planned to be. Tell us about that.
When I originally planned this excursion, I was thinking I was just going to go down to the edge and maybe take for lack of a better word, to put it, a 3-hour tour from a local boat captain. And, we got out there and storms started raging, clouds were overhead, lightning was striking. I'm pretty positive I'm the only one that made it out alive. Part of that may be due to the deal that I might have made with the elder god that came up from the depths at the time.
For most of us, that kind of thing is confined to our erotic fantasies, but you got to live it.
There was weird tentacles coming up from below. I was kind of secretly hoping I would get some kind of contact, down below. Oh my God. They can be surprisingly gentle. I spent 15 straight days, down below. He actually tied me up in the basement and commended me to taking a handful into my mouth and swishing it around and spitting it back out. It helped sustain me. It was weirdly calming for me. And I feel like I have a better sense of self and a new lease and mission on life, quite honestly. Nights when I'm not doing anything, which frankly, that's a lot of us right now, I'm going to make it a thing in my family. I just find these weird tentacles coming up from below deeply comforting and enjoyable to kind of experiment and try some new stuff. And so every once in a while we will, I may or may not have lured somebody inside to experiment and just get a little bit of weird tentacles coming up from below. I tried using food from the store first, and it just doesn't quite take the same. It's a little much and way too salty. I love weird tentacles. Give me 1 second, I'm coming. Ugh.
Tim, thank you so much for your correspondence, and good luck in whatever plane of existence you happen to be on next. I'm out of here, you assholes.
Lauren, are you dead?
I actually brought some of it back with me. This wild Pacific salmon that you would think you could find in any corner grocery store, and you can.
I'm also working on sorry.